Neka was peeling yam in the kitchen when she heard a knock at the door. It was 7:43 p.m. Her husband,
Kene.
had traveled for business that morning and wouldn't be back until the next day. She wiped her hands and walked to the door, expecting maybe a neighbor or her younger brother. When she opened it, her heart stopped. A young woman stood there, holding a baby wrapped in a pink towel. The woman looked tired, like she hadn't slept in days. "Good evening," the woman said. Neka stared at her. "Yes?" "I'm
Ada.
she said. "This is your husband's child. He said I should stay here until he returns." The room spun. Neka held the wall for balance. "Pardon?" she asked. "Auntie, I no come fight. I just dey do wetin he say make I do. Please, the baby is running temperature. I need to sit." Neka stepped back slowly. She watched as the girl entered her home and sat on her couch. That night, Neka didn't sleep. The next morning, Kinney returned as promised. He walked in, saw Ada and the baby, and dropped his bag quietly. Neka was waiting in the kitchen. "Kenny, what is going on?" He rubbed his forehead. "Neka, this is not the time for shouting. I will explain everything later." "Explain now," she said, her voice shaking. "She is my second wife," he said. "It was a mistake at first, but things happened. I can't abandon them." Neka froze. She'd been with Kenny for 8 years. No children yet. He always said they had time. She never suspected anything. "And you brought her here?" she whispered. He shrugged. "We'll all manage. You're a strong woman." Neka walked out of the kitchen and sat beside Ada, who looked away in shame. That evening, Neka cooked rice and stew. She served everyone, even Ada. She didn't say much. Only her heart spoke, and it screamed in silence. Days passed, then weeks. Ada lived with them like a shadow. She cleaned, bathed the baby, and tried to stay out of Neka's way. Kinney, meanwhile, acted normal, like this was a small matter. Her pain sat on her chest like a stone, but she said nothing. Until one night, Ada fell ill. Neka was the one who rushed her to the hospital. The nurse asked, "Are you her sister?" Neka answered, "Number, but maybe I'm all she has." Ada recovered. That night, Ada knocked on Neka's door. "Auntie, please, I need to talk to you." Neka sat up. Ada entered and sat on the floor. "You showed me kindness when you had every right to hate me. You are stronger than I will ever be. I didn't come here by choice." King begged me. He said you couldn't have children. He said he'd take care of me and the baby, but he lied. Neka listened, heart pounding. "He's not the father," Ada said. "My boyfriend abandoned me. I was homeless. Kene offered me shelter, but then he told me to pretend that if I act like the baby is his, you'll finally allow him to marry a second wife." Neka's lips parted. She couldn't breathe. "He said he needed an excuse to bring another woman in, and you being childless made it easy." Neka stared at Ada. "And you agreed?" Ada began to cry. "I was desperate. I regret it." The next morning, Neka acted like nothing had changed. She bathed, cooked, and even helped Ada carry the baby. Then, after dinner, she stood up. "Kene, we need to talk." He looked up from his phone. "I know the baby is not yours," she said simply. Silence. Kene laughed. "What kind of joke?" "I know everything. She told me." His face dropped. "That useless girl." "She's not the one who betrayed me," Neka said. "You are." He stood up. "And what will you do? Leave? Go back to your father's house? You don't even have a child. Nobody will marry you now." Neka smiled. A calm, cold smile. "I already left. Not physically, but emotionally. I just needed to see who you truly are." She brought out a small envelope. "These are adoption papers. I've been processing them for months. You said you wanted a child, I found one, but you were too busy chasing lies." Kine froze. Neka continued, tomorrow I'm moving out. The house is yours. The shame is yours too. She walked away. 2 months later, Neka held her adopted daughter in her arms, a beautiful brown-eyed baby girl. She had started over, quietly, with peace. Ada, she moved to a small flat with her real boyfriend, who came back after the birth. She sent Neka a text. Thank you for showing me what strength looks like. I wish you joy. You deserve it. Neka smiled and deleted the message. No hate, no bitterness, just freedom. Not every battle is worth shouting over. Some wins are silent. Betrayal doesn't have to break you. It can rebuild you. You can walk away with nothing and still have everything: your peace, your dignity, and your future. For more stories like this, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.